Yes, sir, man. We live and we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, man. Here today, bringing you another edition of my starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel, man. Just five plays I'm on both sites that I think you should add to your player pool that could return you some nice values at their current price tag. No lineup review this morning. We didn't do a video yesterday, man. Sundays are gonna be my days off for content wise. I won't shoot a video on Sunday for hoops, but I definitely will still post a starting five on Twitter. So make sure you go following over there, man. But yeah, no videos on Sunday. Gonna be my off day as far as creating videos and content, man. You know, work life balance. Gotta get that done, but let's get into it, man. Nice Monday 7-game slate. Hope y'all made a little cash last night. Last night was okay for me. A little double up across both sites. So we'll take it. You know, anything that's not a loss is a win in DFS. So, but in this 11-game slate, let's get right to it, man. At the point guard, you know, well, we still waiting on before we get into it, man. You know it's NBA. It's gonna be a lot of injury news, man. Before lock, throughout the day, all of the above, after lock. So just be ready and be, aware and be able to make adjustments. So this is just the starting five we like right now. This is probably change more than likely once news hit because we waiting on the injury news for a couple of guys. So, but right now at the point guard, I'm gonna look at Jordan Clarkson, man. Simple reason, him and Markin are the primary scorers for this Jazz team. And I know it's going to be a pivot off of Dennis Smith Jr. Everybody's going to go to Dennis Smith Jr., especially in that matchup. That Sacramento-Charlotte game was a great matchup. But you got a couple of great matchups. If you don't want to go to that game, you can get to the Indiana-Brooklyn game today. There's some nice matchups out here, some nice totals. But I'm going to go to Jordan Clarkson, 6,100. Listen, you know what it is. He's scoring dependent, but he's averaging like 4 rebounds, like 5 assists. He just hasn't had that monster scoring night. You know he's capable of dropping 30 real life fantasy points for you. In this matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies, man, they're gonna need his scoring as well as marketing if they don't want to get ran off the floor. The Jazz team been playing everybody tough all year. I like getting Clarkson right here, just waiting for him to explode and have that big scoring game, man. You know he has 30 real life points in him, so I like him in this matchup right here at 6,100. I don't mind taking a chance with Jordan Clarkson right here. Coming in at the shooting guard, waiting on this news, but if Embiid is out, man, just give me James Harden, 9,600. Listen, I know if Embiid is out, everybody's going to want to go to Maxey. The last 2 games he was out, Embiid was out, Maxey crushed. But they was against the Raptors, a very, very tough defensive team that kind of blitzed Harden and got the ball out of his hands. And if you just go out and look at the game log, man, Harden has been very, very solid for you fantasy-wise. I'm talking about scoring 12 and 15 real life points, but still dropping 40 fantasy points, man. If Embiid is out, man, I think he walks in the building with 40 fantasy points. It's just a question of how much he goes above that. I like getting the James Harden at 9,600. He's going to do everything for this team, especially, like I said, if Embiid is out. He's a triple-double threat every time he's on the court, man. Even if Embiid plays, I still think you can get to Harden. He's had monster games with Embiid in the lineup. I think Harden may be a glimmer of his old self from Houston, man. I like getting to him in this spot, especially like I said, if Embiid is, I know everybody's going to go to Max. He's the guy who got it done the last couple of times. But give me James Harden at 9,600, right? Now, coming in at small forward. Normally, I don't like to do this, 2 scoring-dependent guys in the same lineup, but I think I can make an exception today on this 7-game slate. I'm going to look at Kelly Oubre Jr. as well, man. 5,900 over here on DK. I like this price tag and what is arguably the best game environment on the slate. There's going to be no defense at all in this Sacramento-Charlotte game. You're definitely going to pull you a piece or two here, but everybody's going to be over here. So if you're thinking about stacking, I'll probably say go somewhere else. It's going to be guaranteed tons of people that stack this game right here. But I'm going to get a little piece. I'm going to try to take the 1 or 2 pieces I think you may need from this game. I'm trying to do that with Kelly Oubre here. 5,900. Solid. He's going to fall into a few rebounds, fall into a few assists. He may grab a steal or something for you. Maybe he can get a block. hopefully, but the main upside, just like Clarkson, man, it comes with scoring. He hasn't had a big scoring night as well either. But with Rozier, no ball, all them guys out over there, he can be called on. If he gets hot, you know he can fill it up. He's another guy that can give you 30 real life points, and if he drops that for you at 5,900, it's definitely gonna be a number you probably need tonight, fantasy wise. All right, power forward. A guy I want to take advantage of down here. We saw him return last game and get solid minutes. I'm going to look at Marcus Morris Sr. right here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Still no Kawhi over there. We saw him get, 27 minutes last night. I expect him to be back in the starting rotation in a great matchup against the Houston Rockets. No defense over there whatsoever to worry about. 4,900. He's a solid double threat. He can get you, he can get you 12 and 10 right here in this spot at 4,900. That's going to be highly valuable on this 7-game slate, man. I like getting the Marcus Morris Sr. right here at 4,900. And then rounding out the center, man, just give me my boy Sabonis. 8,200. Staying in. I told you I'm going to get a couple pieces of this Sacramento-Charlotte game. But 8,200, I expect him to literally dominate down low on Charlotte. We've seen centers, bigs kill Charlotte going back a couple of seasons now. I'm just going to stay with that. It's Sabonis at 8,200, man. I like getting to him. Always a double threat. He can pass the ball, get you some assists. I'm expecting a big one from Sabonis. He hasn't really had a big one yet this year. I'm expecting a big one for him right here in this spot against Charlotte. I expect him to own the paint down there, man. Get you some Sabonis at 8,200, all right? There you have it, my starting five for DraftKings. Jordan Clarkson, James Harden, Kelly Oubre Jr., Marcus Morris Sr., and DeMontis Sabonis. Get you some exposure to these guys, man. Definitely get them in your player pool. All right, you know they're going to be in mine. And while we here and I got your attention, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Definitely hit that like button, man. Turn notification bells on so you can be rocking with us when the videos drop, all right? Let's go take a look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there. Coming in on FanDuel at the top, staying with James Harden, 9,300. Listen, like I said, I'm going to like him either way, if Embiid plays or not. But if Embiid is out, I'm going to love him at this 9,300 price tag. He is the 76ers team. Everything's going to go through him. Washington doesn't have a defense as good as the Raptors. So I like James Harden in this spot. I'm going to make a call right now. If Embiid is out, James Harden triple-double right now. I'm making a call right now. Give me some James Harden. At shooting guard, 8,200. This is absolutely criminal, man. Somebody should be fired behind this at FanDuel. 8,200 for Paul George. He's a 9K player with Kawhi. Now you telling me without Kawhi, man, he probably gonna be chalky. I don't care. That's great chalk. 8,200 Paul. I don't even gotta say it. Paul George, 8,200. Just lock him in on FanDuel. Absolute lock for me. Coming in at small forward, Gordon Hayward, 6,600. Listen, y'all know me. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I like to play the sites against each other. So I feel somebody from the Charlotte team going to go off. It could be Oubre, it could be Gordon Hayward. On DraftKings, I'm getting Oubre. On FanDuel, I'm going Gordon Hayward, man. I'm going to get some exposure to it, and hopefully one of them works out for me. I'm telling you, but somebody from that Charlotte side is going to give you a nice number. Trying to get to it with Gordon Hayward right here, 6,600. He's mainly a scorer as well. He gets a few peripherals, man. If he can just give you an uptick in peripherals and keep the scoring, man, he can drop you a 40-plus burger here in this spot. I expect this game to get up and down. Like I said, a lot of shots, man. I'm trying Gordon Hayward over here on FanDuel at 6,600. Coming in at power forward, give me Jabari Smith, 5,800. Saw him only get 25 minutes last game. I guess it's called a little bit of a blowout, but he's a solid player, man. 5,800, solid big. Sengun back in the starting lineup may hurt his rebounding upside a little bit, but he's still a legitimate double threat. He has some block upside, that's highly crucial on FanDuel with 3 points. And if you can get to him on DraftKings too, he done hit multiple 3-pointers in like every game this year. I like getting the Jabari Smith at 5,800. I expect the rookie to be back to his normal 30-plus minutes in this matchup against the Clippers. And then coming in at center, man, give me DeMontis Sabonis, 7,700. Love the price discount over there. I'm expecting a big double from tonight with a couple of assists. Like I said, Sabonis and Paul George are my favorite two plays on FanDuel. They probably chalky, but I don't care. I'm going to get different somewhere else, man. I just think those are unmatched plays right now on FanDuel. I'm going to be heavy on the Sabonis, heavy on the PG-13, all right? There you have it, man. My starting five for FanDuel. James Harden, Paul George, Gordon Hayward, Jabari Smith, and DeMontis Sabonis, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Put them in your player pool. You know they're going to be in mine, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all already know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I'm going to catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.